Hi guys, me. This is Rusty 78609. This is our second car trip, and I thought he was going to be car sick, but I took a trip this morning. I went to the grocery store, got out, went in for just a few minutes, and then I came back, and he did okay. Okay, and this is experiment number 2, and there's the star of the show right back there. There he is, Mr. Romeo, the miniature poodle, the $1 million YouTube boy. Huh? But what I did was I introduced him to the car in a new way, rather than just bringing him in and putting him in the passenger seat. And I know that camera is going to move a little bit, and I'm going to try to balance it a little bit with this. And that's going to make it awkward, or a little off. But anyway, this is just another experiment in our life of me and my pet Romeo, and he's doing okay. He is so far. And what can I say about having a pet? He likes it. This is a Toyota Prius, okay? And the back seats fold down flat, and I go camping in this car quite a bit. And he likes that spot, okay? And anyway, so it looks like things are getting a lot better. We're starting to get to where we can do our own thing a little bit. He kind of goes outside on his own now and fools around. He doesn't whine. He does bark every now and then because he's getting used to everything. And anyway, this video is going to be a little shaky. I can take the shake out of it, but what will happen is when I post it, a lot of you guys will watch it right away and think that it's just a disaster. But YouTube has a way to take that shakiness out. You do an edit, you can do an edit and take it out, but it takes a while, so it's usually an hour or two after I post it before they go in and make the update. So if you see it and it's shaky and you wanted to see it again, you could, and it wouldn't be so shaky, I don't think, because they do seem to make it a lot better. And as far as that shaking, I can't do much about it. Well, I can, but you'd have to buy a pretty expensive unit that kind of floats, you know, and I ain't going to do it. So this is Monday, Labor Day, September the, what, is it 5th? I think it's the 5th. Yeah, 5th. September the 5th, 2016. It's about not quite 3 o'clock Central Standard Time. It's 90 degrees, so I can't leave the camera up there in the heat too long, or it'll just cut off, because it does. If it gets a little overheated, cuts off. And I didn't know that till I tried doing these videos. But anyway, he's laying back there, and he hasn't been car sick, and I think the reason is because it's all lit up back there. He's got plenty of windows, and I don't drive real fast because I don't have to. The speed limit on this road is 50, and so, you know, we can just cruise along, and it's only 8 miles to where I'm going. It was 8 miles to the grocery store this morning, and it'll be about 9.5 miles to Ace Hardware where I'm going now, because my garden hose that I've got hooked up to my washing machine on my porch has a leak, and it's right at the connection. You know, it's not the gasket, and so I'm going to get, instead of buying another garden hose, I'm going to get one of those ends that you push in there and squeeze it. Make a new garden hose. Look at that boy yawn. What you say, big boy? Huh? Yeah, shit, there ain't nothing to this. You want to drive? Yeah, they'll be driving in a month or less. Huh? I'm going to take him down and get his driver's license. He can already read a newspaper. He doesn't know what I'm talking about. He's looking at me like, man, boy, have you lost your mind? Anyway, so he's come a long way. We've come a long way. This is my big bottle of water. I drink a lot of water. A lot. I say a lot. I mean, it's actually what you should drink daily. I drink about, this bottle holds 1 quart US, a little less than a liter for you guys in other countries. And I drink 3 of them a day, minimum. And I really like it. Hey, boy, you want to drive? Boy, I'm so happy that the car sickness thing is over. I mean, you talk about freeing up the show. And what I can do, see, like when I go into the grocery store, since I'm only going to be in there probably 10 minutes at the most, what I do is I just leave the air conditioner on in the car, because a Prius air conditioner is electric. And you can let the air conditioner run while you go inside, and the motor won't even cut on. I mean, if the batteries get low, the motor cuts on automatically, recharges the battery, and cuts off. And that's the way that is. So we got some good things happening in our side of the world right here. And I had a chew stick back there for him this morning, but I forgot it. And well, not a chew stick. It's I don't know what it is. It's a chunk. My son gave me some stuff that he gives to his big dogs, and he said, "Well, he won't chew these up." Well, he's right, because he's been working on one for almost a full day, and he hadn't destroyed it yet. But he's certainly, well, he's about halfway through it. But that's good for his little teeth. I mean, that's good. He chews on that thing, and he eats good now, so his appetite's okay. I did wormer number 2 this morning for this month. I got to do it 3 times this month, and then after a year, don't worry about it. I know, yeah, a lot of people make comments about the worming. You know, a lot of people don't even do it, or do it very little. The only reason I'm doing it is because the breeder, who is pretty country herself, recommended that for the first year to go ahead and do it, because it won't hurt them, and it may get them off to a good start. So, and they like the taste of the wormer. It doesn't upset their tummy. They don't. It doesn't give them diarrhea, or they don't throw up, or any of that crap. You know, they don't lay around like they've taken some kind of downer medication. So the upside is it makes me feel better that I'm helping him, and hopefully I am. So 5 days into this project, and what can I say about it? Having a pet. Having a pet is it's kind of like having been married for about 50 years. You just know there's somebody there. You know what I mean? It's a presence. You know, you don't have to pet him and command him all the time. He sleeps most of the time anyway, so there's not much you can do in those periods. But it's just a presence. You know, it's just a presence. And I haven't had a, quote, presence in my home or any place I've gone or been for 30 years. I didn't realize it'd been that long, but I looked at the numbers, and it's 30 years. And how does it feel? The first couple of days it felt a little unusual. I mean, I just felt strange. I mean, I felt like I needed to do something. I felt pressured to force the issue, so to speak. You know, a lot of petting the dog, but you know, that's all slowing. We're getting into a kind of a, you know, like I said, I think being around a pet for a long time is kind of like a marriage after 50 years. You just, you know, you still like each other, but you know, it's just a presence. You don't have to reward each other anymore. You're just there, and you're glad you are, and that's the end of that. It's just a natural thing. What do you think, bud? Huh? I would have brought that little toy that he throws up in the air, but I was afraid he might be trying to throw it up in the air and flop over. But anyway, some people have suggested dog car seats and crap. I'm not going to do that. Okay, I'm not. That's out. I'm not into, I wouldn't even wear this seat belt if it wasn't what they call a moving violation if you get a ticket. And a moving violation is the ones that run your insurance rates up. Did you know a tail light out on a car is a moving violation and will run your insurance rates up about 10%? Yeah, really. That is a fact. But the lakes are busy. It's summertime, still summertime. Well, it's pretty much over now. Pretty much all the schools are back in session, and the colleges are too, I think. So these are just your people that come up for the summer and stay here. And yeah, it's unbelievable. Probably over half or more of the lakefront houses are just for the summer. That's it. I'm telling you, there's some beautiful homes that are just here. There's people that do house sitting full time. Yeah, people go back home wherever they go, and these people come in and live in the home until the following summer. They do. Some of the snowbirds come down and house sit. Not many, but a few. And it's hard to break into that racket. I found that out because I thought about doing it, because it was something that would be easy and be a nice way to live. And so anyway, having said all that, this is just our test drive number 2, me and Romeo, and he seems to be doing fine. He hasn't been too lethargic. He's laying there now, but he's got his eyes open. He's looking around. If I had the windows down, if it wasn't so hot, I'd have the windows down, and he loves that because his little nose he's sniffing all around. But I can't. I got to run the air conditioner. It's too hot. So anyway, having said all that, folks, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye from me and my Romeo.